Hey, this is BE really no longer goes by Plays MC here, with a bit of an earlier stream. So my stream schedules are going to be 6 o'clock Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for at least this week and next week. I'm not sure about after that. I'm sort of scheduling my streams based on my work schedule, which changes sometimes. So I really can't tell you for sure when every stream is going to be, but I can tell you today, tomorrow, the next day, and then next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are going to be 6 o'clock streams. And so, yep, today is going to be GeoGuessrs, tomorrow's going to be GeoGuessr 2, and then on Wednesday, I'm probably going to do an art stream. I'm not 100% sold on that idea, but I do think that is something I want to do. More like I have something I want to draw and just kind of want to also vary my streams, so sort of the two ideas go together. But anyways, for today, I'm sticking with like my my experience. I've done this before, GeoGuessr. I'm gonna do Battle Royale distance. I might switch to countries later, as always. But yep. Oh, and we get an early start this time. That's great. I don't have to come up with things to talk about, which I've been thinking about. I have at least one thing to talk about today. Anyways, I think we're in Europe. I think we're in Southern Europe. Maybe France. So I was watching like a clip of Top Gear on YouTube, and they're talking about how funny French. Yep, it is France. How funny the street signs are now. So like the little triangly ones, and so I can recognize those now because of the Top Gear clip I watched. I think we might be in like a suburb of Paris or something. I really don't know. But yeah, these right here. Apparently, the stuff they say is extremely unhelpful. At least according to Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson. So I will probably have a better time figuring out if we're in France or not after that. So hippodrome, what does that even mean? No. Uh, yep, we were in a suburb of Paris. I got that spot on. But yeah, that was something I was having trouble with. I could tell it was a European language, but I couldn't tell what language it was. I'm bad at Romance languages, so having that little help right there will definitely help. I think we're still in Europe. Looking more like Sweden or something like that. But I do think it's still Europe. Funny, funny garage setup right there. Hmm. Not a lot of writing in here. Yeah, those kind of look like the French signs, but slightly different. They might still be though. Industrial. That kind of seems like it would be French, actually. Now I'm not sold about this being Sweden or Norway or somewhere like that. Now I'm thinking it might just be France again. I need to find more writing. There's almost nothing. I'm gonna guess like very northern, even though that's not where it is if it's in France. Maybe I am in big trouble. I am in big trouble. It was Switzerland. That is. Well, it probably was French then. It probably was French. I so my thing was I didn't know if it was France, right? But it looked like Sweden, right? The language was definitely not Swedish. I don't know why I still had that stuck in my head. I guess just because the landscape looked Swedish, right? So I thought if I picked the very north of France, right, that's closer to Sweden than the rest of France. Even though if I had to pick a guess in France, you saw me at the end, I would probably guess somewhere around here, which would have been not knocked out, but I didn't make that switch over in time. So bad luck. And look, we get an empty lobby, which is bad luck, but it's good luck today because I have something weird, like the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me just happened to me like 3 minutes ago. So basically, for the first time ever, I locked myself out of my room, right? But that's okay because I have a key like on top of the door that I can use to get into my room, but I've never had to use it before. I just got like a new doorknob like a couple months ago, and so like it had a new key, right? And I put it on top of my door because I knew I was gonna lock myself out, right? And so I go to to open the door, and it's locked. So I grab the key. I'm trying to fit the key into this keyhole, right? And it's like maybe like an 16th of an inch deep. And there's just nothing behind it. Also, I think we're in Europe. But anyways, there's just nothing behind it, and I'm trying to stick it in. And so I flip the key around, right? The little handly part of the key, right? I stick that into the doorknob. It fits. It fits perfectly into the lock, and I twist it and it locks the door. It's a backwards key that's literally like a whole key-shaped pointy bit that doesn't do anything. You use the handle of the key to unlock the door. I was just so confused. It was actually absurd, like surreal. It's that's by far one of the weirdest things that's ever happened to me. And it's just my doorknob. I actually want to know. Okay, I have no idea where we are. I'm gonna say Poland, but I actually like. Oh, dear Lord, that was a terrible guess. Please let me guess again. Nope, we were in France. I think my second guess would have still gotten me knocked out there. Man, that was a bad guess. Well, we're back to a lobby. Okay, we're in full lobby. Okay, I wasted my one story that I could tell. So I'm gonna be hoping for quick lobbies from now on. And also, we got somebody in the chat saying the first line. Gribble Grape is his name. So I award you the honor of being the first in this chat. And I also don't think he's here anymore since I have 0 viewers. So goodbye. Lagos, we're in Nigeria. Nigeria moment. And give me. I'm not gonna try and find that. I'm not. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll try and find it a little bit. But no, I will not. That's my guess right there. I have no idea how the inner workings of Lagos go, so I'm not going to try and pinpoint where we are based on what I think. Is it suburb? Is it downtown? I genuinely don't know how African cities are structured, so I'm just not gonna mess with that. I didn't need to anyways. It looks like that was pretty suburby though. Well, I guess I don't think African cities have suburbs. I don't think most cities outside of America have true suburbs. Maybe in England they do as well, but usually it's the opposite, where the city center is where everybody lives, and then the outer rings nobody lives. I think we're in Japan. Yeah, we're definitely in Japan. Mina no. Oh, I don't know that kanji. Mina is everybody. No is of. So it's everybody something. Everybody, what is in there? Is that seeds? I think that's seeds right there. Actually, I'm going to try and read what that stylized writing is. Nope, I cannot. I give up. I can barely recognize hiragana or katakana. I can barely recognize katakana, but in their normal forms. Oh, I forgot to make a guess. Japan, way up here. That's my guess. Hey, not bad, not bad. But no, when they're stylized, I just cannot even begin to get it right. So I need to study Japan more though. That was a lucky guess, but okay, give me a blank screen, will you? Oh, okay. I think we're in Africa. Slight chance could also be Australia, but I think it is Africa. So I was actually looking at like a map of Google Street View, just where they've mapped. They haven't mapped a lot of Africa. Like in Africa, South Africa's mapped, around Kenya's mapped, a little bit of Namibia is mapped, Nigeria is mapped, and then Senegal is mapped. I'm thinking this might be, this might be Uganda, maybe. That's my guess. I was just looking at around Uganda so I could recognize it better. It looked kind of like this, but it wasn't right. Yeah, it looks like it's not right, but I genuinely don't have a better guess, and I think I'll survive. This man made a terrible guess though, so he might, yeah, he might fix it real quick. He just gave up. Oh, we were in Madagascar. I forgot to check to see how much of Madagascar is mapped, but I've gotten it before, so I know it is mapped. At least a little bit. I have no idea what Madagascar looks like, though. I think there's like, I think like half of it's a desert, like we were just in, and half of it's like a rainforest or something. Like wacky stuff. Anyways, I could see this being like a Canadian suburb, but I don't think it is. I think we might be in Europe. Let's venture into the houses here, even though, well, the boat, so that could be a lake too. So it doesn't really tell us anything. I don't like going into these groups of houses like this because there's rarely actually any writing in them, like meaningful writing. Staying on main roads is better because you come across street signs. Like in America, you'll come across political signs all over the place, but outside of that, it's mostly just a bad strategy to go through housing developments looking for. I genuinely don't know. I think we're in North America, so I'm gonna guess North America. No, we're not in North America. I don't know where we are. That was Finland. I can see that. I can see that. Finland usually has a very Finnish feel to it. Like, you can tell when you're in Finland. But that was such a weird starting location. Just like in some weird suburb housing block. Just, I couldn't do anything about that one. I should have known we weren't in North America. It just wasn't right. The roads weren't right. But, like, it was such a weird place. Just in general. I am not doing well today, by the way. That's like 2 guesses where I just get completely off. Also, I am using a new microphone setup. I probably should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but it's the same microphone that I had before. It's a new boom arm, and I have it in a different place. I have it like above me, and like probably like 3 more inches away than it used to be. I've gotten rid of the pop filter, and I've gotten a new audio interface, a Focusrite Scarlett 3rd Gen, to replace my old. It was that Bearing, or like the $30 one that's super cheap on Amazon. It honestly wasn't that bad though. Like, I think my microphone quality with it was good enough. I like the Focusrite better because it's not made of plastic and doesn't feel super cheap, and also it flashes like green with me when I'm talking, so I know if everything's working or not. It flashes at red if I go start clipping and all that. I think we're somewhere in Central Europe. I can't recognize the language though. But yeah, anyways, so if my sound sounds different, that's why. If it sounds slightly worse, it's because I need to treat this room with foam panels to stop the echoing. This room's like way too tall. So there's just, like, I have stuff stacked up all over the walls and you can still hear it, like the echo bouncing off the walls since it's just so tall. I want to say the Czech Republic. It could be a lot of places around there. I think Czech Republic guess would get me through this round, though. Yeah, probably will. We might actually be in the Czech Republic. Let's see. Well, I'm going to survive. Let's see if I was right about the Czech Republic. And I was. Just a completely different part of the Czech Republic. But it was the Czech Republic. Guesses all over Europe here. Ooh, way out in the middle of nowhere. Something's telling me this might be Hungary. This could be Hungary. That does look like a vaguely European sign. I think there's enough civilization to where I might come across something more useful. There's signs everywhere, but I think they're all just pictographs, so... Yeah, it kind of looks like it could be America if it wasn't obviously not America. It could be Australia. Hungary is my guess. Hungary is... Where is Hungary? Where is Hungary? It's not a good guess. It's probably Australia. It was... Oh, it was Uruguay. It was Uruguay. Yeah, that was. Everybody was just all over the place. Like, what, two people against in South America at all? There was no signage. All right, there was just wide open fields. The signs that there were that there was were. I don't know how to say that. The signs that were there were all pictographic and no writing. That was just bad. I'm not even going to say that's my fault. Okay, I am going to say geoguessr lost for me there. That's what I'm rolling with. Uh, Not a good. Okay, I'm about to say everybody's leaving all of a sudden, but no, that's not adding to my. That is adding to my not doing good streak today. Uh, let's see if I can reverse that. Probably cannot. Like how when you highlight it, the highlight jumps at you too, along with the number. As kind of funny. Looks like Japan. I think we're in Japan. I'd love to find some writing to. But yep, Japan. Let's see. Where in Japan do I think this is? Could be a lot of places. What? An ocean over there, actually? Or is it just a field? It might just be a field. And I remember when I was a kid, just like walking through the woods, every time I'd see a break in the trees, I would always think I'd found like a river or something super cool. And I would just go there and it was always just like the dirt road that was nearby. Well, it's definitely Japan. I should probably make a guess here. Hey, good guess. But no, so like there's so many times where I'd see like the blue gravel in the road and I'd be like, cool, I found like the secret lake that's in these woods, and no, it was just the dirt road you go down to get to the old house. So like that's something that's stuck with me too. Like every time I'm driving and I see a break in the trees, I'm just like, cool, I'm at a river now. I get to go over a bridge. And no, it's always just like farmland or like a big hill. We're in Eastern Europe. Where in Eastern Europe, I can definitely see this being middle of nowhere Russia. GeoGuessr seems to like it out in middle of nowhere Russia. So that's gonna be my guess. Like way out in here somewhere. That's gonna be my guess. I think it's gonna be a good guess. I think we might survive this one. I kind of like how Russia looks, by the way. It's like all overgrown, there's trees. It's like the ruins of a lost civilization just all over the place. Russia's neat. Maybe not the Russian government is neat, but Russia the place is pretty neat. Yep, it was. It wasn't quite middle of nowhere Russia, but it was pretty out there Russia. Yeah, not even. That's like in Russia terms, it's like the middle of somewhere, I would think. Like I always thought, yeah. Right next to Moscow too. I think we're still in Europe. We're in Europe? Ooh, sign. Binnerville. Ville makes me think. Binner seems something that would happen in Britain. Ville could be Britain, could be France. Tourville. Okay, we're coming across a lot of villes here. Maybe France then. Mini Cooper, Britain. Any more signage? Oh, these are French signs? These are the French signs. We're in France. I'm going to say northern France because I'm still not confident about that. I think I might survive here. Yeah. Hey, lucky guess. I was guessing northern France because there's still a shadow in my mind. We might be in Britain. I didn't get to read that last sign, actually. Just saw the shape of it and said maybe France. But lucky guess gets me through. Well, wherever this is, it's pretty. I'm not feeling very confident on my ability to narrow this down to a geographic location, but I like it wherever it is. I'm gonna say either Europe or South America. Could wild card be Madagascar again? But, I haven't looked at Madagascar on a map in a long time. I don't know how much farming is actually going on down there. This is looking more and more like South America or maybe Mexico. I really wish I could come. I was just looking for you. Thank you, sign. Yep, yep. I'm gonna say this is Mexico. Actually, I'm gonna say Mexico. I'm not confident at all about that, but these two apparently made terrible guesses. Okay, yeah, we were in Colombia. I definitely could have seen that. That was probably a better guess than Mexico. But yeah. Okay. That's a guess right there. That's a place you could think we're in. Oh, flag, flag. Why don't I recognize it? Excuse me. I feel like that says a country right there. This is causing me physical pain. Where are we? This should be easy. I don't recognize this writing. I think it's not the Thailand flag, right? It's not Thailand. It's not the Thai flag, right? Uh, uh, I don't think we're in Myanmar because I looked at the Google Street View. I was looking at it earlier, and Myanmar is barely mapped, right? So I don't think it's Myanmar. I don't remember what the Cambodian flag looks like, but this doesn't look like Cambodia. Uh, maybe it is Thai? Maybe Myanmar is mapped? I'm wrong about something here. I don't know. We're in Myanmar. Sure. No, we're not in Myanmar. Bangkok, please let me guess. It should let me guess. I snuck past them. Okay, it might have been the Laotian flag. Yeah, it was. It was a border city. I snuck past them. I feel bad about that. I actually wonder if that was a Laotian flag. I might play. Yeah, so I did win. I reversed my losing streak. I'm gonna actually switch over to countries real quick, just because I'm super curious what the Laotian flag looks like now, and I want to see if I'm right about that being the Laotian flag. So I'm just gonna click on it to see what it is, and then play the rest of the round just to play it. Let's see, what is a Laotian flag? Yep, that was a Laotian flag. Haha, I've learned something today. Where are we? Where on earth are we? There's some bonkers looking mountains over there. It doesn't help. I mean, it helps a little bit. I know we're not somewhere flat. This looks like Eastern Europe a little bit. Well, I think. Man, it kind of looks like Irish. It kind of looks like Irish. Road closed. It doesn't look like Ireland though. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I was wrong about that. Okay. I didn't think Ireland was so hilly. I mean, I knew it was hilly. I didn't think the hills were that big. Well, another thing learned today, I guess. I'm glad I managed to recognize Irish there, because that could have thrown me way off if I saw the English that's also around here and got super caught up on trying to figure out which countries speak English and some weird Central European looking language too. Well, we're in someplace interesting here. Hmm. Ooh, what is that? A feeling we're in someplace like super metropolitan. Um, Japanese. Japanese? Yeah, Japanese. We're in Japan. You need to squeeze in here before. I don't want to know where in Japan we are. This looks like downtown Tokyo or something like that. Like, this is really well put together here. Oh, it would have shown me where we were on the map, and I missed it. I closed it out, and I don't know how to... What does that even mean? Okay. Maybe it's just back over here. Undo move? I don't even... Oh, okay, let's go backwards. But that flag, I should know that flag. That, I think it's Bhutan. And Romania, maybe? I think we're in Romania. We're not in Romania. That is a Romanian flag. We're not in Romania. Are we in Bhutan? This doesn't look like Bhutan. People are guessing. People are getting it right. Where are we? They saw the flags. They got it. That is that Wales? No, that's Bhutan. We are not in Bhutan, though. That's not the Bhutan flag. What is it, Nepal? No? What flag is that? Excuse me? Why do I know that flag? It's got... I'm so confused. I'm going to 50-50 it because I feel like that flag's going to show up. And we're fighting for the last spot. Okay, it was Belgium. That flag was miscolored, I swear. Also... I mean... feeling it was probably a soccer field in the UK. I probably shouldn't have used my... I wouldn't have gotten past that last round without the 50-50, okay? So... nobody's guessed the UK. But nobody's gotten it right either. Can we leave? Can I just walk out one of these doors, maybe? Oh. Back. It's in English, I think. It's not the UK. Okay. Is it Germany? Did anybody guess Germany? The lion symbol. This is annoying to move around. Nobody's gotten it right, so we might get a free pass here. But somebody's going to 50-50 it and get it right, too. Like, no way everybody's used their 50-50s. And no way... no way nobody uses a 50-50 and then gets it wrong. Like, or everybody uses a 50-50 and nobody gets it right. But it looks like you're making a free round here. Where were we? We were in Bulgaria, I guess. That was a weird round. People are getting it right, okay. That concerns me. This kind of looks like please let me move. This kind of looks like I'm stuck. I'm trapped eternally with these two. Okay, I escaped. No, this looks like Colombia again. A little bit. The landscape in the background does, at least. I don't know what that means. Oh, I saw a weird sea. Maybe we're in Brazil? Portugal? Okay, it was Portugal. Weird sea tipped me off. Oh, we got late night Google Earth or Google Street Viewing. Something tells me that's not gonna work to my advantage. Okay, somebody's gotten it right. So now the pressure is on. Is that a sign right there? It is supposed to be. De Breckenbunk. It sounds German when I say it the way I think it's pronounced, but it didn't look quite right. Okay. Daylight. And I'm searching desperately for... Is Ireland again? What the... This isn't Ireland. This is not Ireland. Where are we? Why is that word so long? Excuse me. Oh no. I bet they 50-50'd it because I have no idea. The English stop on the road, English stop signs, right? And it's the wackiest freaking words I've ever seen. I don't know, Ireland, Czechoslovakia. Those are my guesses. Nope, we were in Hungary. I like how I guessed if we're around Hungary, but not Hungary. Anyways, we're switching back to distance after that. I found my answer. Was that the Laotian flag? It was. And now I just want to play normal games again. Uh, the way this is positioned makes it look like we're going straight up a hill. And again, I want to say Colombia. I guess just anywhere with wide open farmland makes me want to say Colombia now. Oh, there's a street sign back here, actually. Never mind. That's not helpful at all. There's a little house here. Okay, I'm gonna make a guess in Colombia. Just to get on the board and to find out it definitely isn't Colombia. Man, could this be New Zealand? This isn't right for New Zealand. But where is it? Maybe it's somewhere in like Slovenia. I'm gonna have to make a new guess. Well, that was definitely closer. We might be in southern France. This isn't right for southern France either. It looks like I'm going to survive this round, but I'm genuinely curious where we are. Because I do not understand. We were on the Isle of Man. That does not look like my preconceived notion of the Isle of Man. It does also doesn't look like the Isle of Man would have gotten it in the past either. So something funny's going on there. I think the Isle of Man is just a weird fairy tale land where nobody actually lives, and so it gets to be whatever climate it wants in whatever shape it wants, whenever it wants to, and every time somebody goes there, because nobody will know if it's any different. This one is the woman police post. It's not the men police post. Anyway, this is probably a super recognizable country. I want to say Thailand. No, it's India. It's got to be Bangladesh. It's got to be here. It's not there. Where is it? Could be Pakistan? No. No, this has got to be India. Here. It was India. There. It did accept my second guess, though. Which is interesting. But I'm also dead. So, next try. Get out of one countdown, go to another countdown. Mexican? Kebab? Haagen-Dazs. I'm getting mixed signals here. Pizza. It's just a world food market right there. But where are we? Like, actually. It kind of looks like Europe. Could be Singapore. I'm gonna say Singapore, actually. It is looking like Singapore. So, I'm gonna say, yeah, it looks like it's a certified Singapore moment. It looks like a lot of people recognize that, too. I'm 1 mile and 16 yard between two guesses. It's getting down to the yards in the other way too. Looks like I made a bad guess within Singapore, but I'm relatively sure this is Singapore. Yep, sure was. Look at all everybody just clicked in the middle of Singapore. Except the one guy who misclicked. He was probably zoomed way out. Oh no, I feel bad for him. He was probably zoomed way out, clicked, and then just ended up slightly off. Looking like Europe again. What? Looking like Europe. Can't tell what most of that writing says. That's a funny S. That makes me think Poland, makes me think the Czech Republic, makes me think Slovakia. I need to figure out which one of those use which letters. But I know a lot of them use funny S's. So, this doesn't look right to be Polish. I'm gonna say we're probably in flags. Why are you not of your country? Let's say we're probably in the Czech Republic somewhere. Not a bad guess, not a good guess. Might make me through. Yep, it did. We were in Slovenia. So I lived, and it was a Central European country that does use the funny S. But I just chose the wrong Central European country that uses the funny S. Oh, thank you, Google Street View Blur, for helping me try and figure out where we are. So we got the Latin alphabet, and we've got Cyrillic. Something's telling me Bulgaria. But this looks too nice for Bulgaria at the same time. So, like, I do want to say Bulgaria, though. I'm going to say Bulgaria. What's the capital of Bulgaria? Maybe this one. Not a good guess. Not a good guess at all. I'm probably going to get knocked out here. I don't know. I might change it to... That's not going to be Bucharest. It was... Lithuania. I wouldn't think they would still use the Cyrillic alphabet there, but I guess they do. Apparently, at least on that building they do. That building could have also been something like Russian, something in Lithuania, and Lithuania doesn't use the Cyrillic alphabet. I should probably look that up, actually. Which one they use. And we have enough people to start the round. It's just going to take forever, and somebody's going to leave, and it's going to be a mess. Well, these countdowns are way too long. Two, one, and immediately into the other countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Europe? It is a Europe moment. It is a France moment. No, it's not France. It doesn't look right for France. Well, it's something Germany. It could be Dutch. It's not flat enough to be Dutch. So I do think we're in... Nothing's been blurred out yet, too. Oh, we're here in the snow at night, apparently. Okay. That's interesting. I mean... could be Austria. Oh, I'm gonna guess here. Yeah, it'll get me through the round. Don't know where we are, though. We were in Norway. Königsberg. I saw that. Oh, Königsberg. Yeah, I saw that all over the place, but couldn't place it in a place. Looks like it's a real small city, too. So I don't blame myself for not knowing about it. Oh, we got random blurred out houses over in Germany. Give me some German writing. We got some German writing. I think we're in Germany. Nothing's making me think we're not in Germany, other than everything looking like it's falling apart and actually not put together very well. And it kind of looks like something the communists did right there, actually. Like, that's not healthy right there. Whatever's going on there. It looks like something Austria would do. I think we might be in Austria. I was going to read the right... Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just an IKEA van. Yeah, this is... Is that a flag up there? Where... Oh, no, it's just a crane. Yeah, I think we're in Austria. Austria near Vienna, but not quite. Okay, I thought that was a super bad guess for a second. It kept me in the in the red right there for a second. No, it was Austria near Vienna. Well, I'm making it through. Maybe I'll make it through this round. The background back here is looking not healthy, so maybe not. Let's see. I'm gonna try and do good this round because I think this is probably gonna be my last round. I'm back to being like a little bit sick, and my throat doesn't hurt as much as last time, so I still streamed, but like I'm actually getting like a little bit of a headache now, so I might call it quits sometime, real soon. Speaking of calling it quits real soon, I don't know if I'm gonna find a road sign here. I might not have very much luck. Mr. Man, where are we? Tell me. Is that a European Union license plate right there? I can't tell. It's blurred out. We could be in Hungary. We could be in Russia. That vehicle looks like it might be from Russia, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna guess Hungary. That's my guess. Bad guess. Near Moscow. Please let me guess again. It will let me guess again. That was not any better. I think we might be in France. We were in Lithuania. Okay. So, if I call it quits here, the stream's going to be shorter than usual. I always try to get to 45 minutes at least, and don't try to go over an hour. Though the art stream I mentioned would go over an hour. That's why I'm doing it on Wednesday and not today. So I am going to play another round. Hopefully not get knocked out immediately, and try to make it the big 45 minutes. I know when I get more used to streaming, and on days I'm feeling better than now, I'm going to try to up my streams to 2 hours normally, but I definitely need to get adjusted to that because that's just sitting down and talking for 2 hours straight, not something I can do right now. So that's in the future thing. I think we're in South America. It's a super neat looking place. You come across a lot of super neat looking places on geoguessr. Like this. This is nice. Look at that, the bridge over there. Yeah, it could be South America, could be Southern Europe as well. It does look correct for Southern Europe as well. If I found some writing, that might help a little bit. Yeah, is that writing? Yeah, it's some writing. I don't know, Italy? Italy. Hey, I'll live even though I think I guessed in the water. No, I didn't. I didn't guess in the water. Okay, it was Italy. Very southern Italy. That's not what I would guess very southern. I would guess very southern Italy being a little more dry than that, but it was definitely a neat looking place. Like, legit would want to go there type of place. I was looking vaguely American. Actually, we're in America. I think we flat out are just in America right now. But then also it's not right. No, this isn't adding up. This isn't America. No, I think this might be the UK. Nope, we're in Canada. Okay. I went through a lot of different phases there. So we're in Canada, almost for sure. No, we are for sure because it said post Canada. So we are in Canada. Where in Canada? East or west? It's one of the two. Here. I gotta make a guess. Okay, I think we might be out here in Alberta. Nope, we're in Montreal. I thought that was Spanish all over the place. It was French. It was French because they speak French in Quebec. That would make sense. I was trying to figure out what part of Canada was most likely to speak Spanish in addition to English. I couldn't come up with anything because that's not how that works. We're in Korea. I'm gonna have 0 luck placing where in Korea we are, but we are in Korea. Let's see. When I think of Korean, I think of industry for some whatever reason. Not Pyongyang. Seoul near Incheon comes up. But the one time I got Incheon, it really didn't look like this at all. But I legit have no better guess. Except the exact center of Korea, which I will change it to if it looks like I'm doing bad. So just like right here. So if I'm falling behind, my finger is going to click on that button. Actually, it's going to click on it now. Okay. Yep. Yep. I mean, I would have survived because people. That's not a good guess. Sir, that's not a good guess. There was a literal Hangul just sitting there on the wall. Oh, hey, it's Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Yeah, you are a little bit late. Yeah. So, since you're here, Thomas, I might actually do one more round. I was thinking about ending it after this one, but I'll probably do one more. Tomorrow at 6 is my next geoguessr stream. Old house. Can confirm. I think we're in the UK. The UK seems like the type of place that would just label a random house old house. So I feel pretty safe in that guess. Maybe around Oxford, I don't know. Oxford, is that where that university is? Yep, it is. That's the only reason I know about Oxford is that university. And also that there's another Oxford in like Mississippi named after it. When I was a kid, looking through an old atlas I used to have, I kept seeing Oxford, Mississippi, and I always thought that's where Oxford University was. Until people started saying it was in England, I was like, no, I'm looking at the map right here. It says Mississippi. The Oxford University was in Mississippi. Looks like Spanish. Looks like no, it's Portuguese. Portuguese is certified Brazil moment. Yeah, this is Brazil. 100% certain this is Brazil now. Rio de Janeiro, maybe. Sao Paulo, maybe. I want to say Sao Paulo. I think it's a bigger city than. No, maybe Rio's bigger. I actually don't know which one's bigger. But Sao Paulo is where my guess is landing today. Dog food truck. We were in Sao Paulo. I got it right. I was right on the money. I wasn't even watching as people were making their guesses, so I just assumed people would do better than me. 4-man guessed in Portugal. But also the person guessed in Spain. That's not a good guess. At least it's more understandable than some of the guesses I've come across today, though. Doesn't look right for Indonesian, but then everything looks right for Indonesia. But that doesn't look right for Indonesian. Could be the Philippines. That could be Tagalog. Actually. No, we're in Indonesia. I recognize that flag. Oh, wait, no, we might be in Poland. Or maybe it's Monaco. Nah, this looks more like Indonesia. Okay. Where in Indonesia? I do not know. So, Java. Hey, Java's a good guess. So let's see where we ended up. We were on Java. I got it correct. Thomas in chat. Presidents would be way better at guessing if they were here. They are always on the money. Yes, the presidents are always on the money, unless it's $100 bill, in which case you get Ben Franklin, or you're one of the like. How many presidents are there that haven't been on a denomination of money? There have to have been at least 40 presidents that are on money. now that I think about it. And also, now that I think about it, what did JFK do other than get shot? Like, genuinely, I can't name one thing he did other than get shot and be president. Like, everybody talks about JFK like he's the best thing that's happened since sliced bread, but I genuinely don't know what he did. Also, where are we? What even is the structure right here? It's such a weird looking mountain. I'm gonna say South Africa, but I genuinely have no idea where we are right now. That's not a good guess. We are not in South Africa. That was Iceland. That was Iceland. I could believe that. I can. That was a weird round. Anyways, last round for today, and then I'll see you tomorrow at 6. And it looks like we got placed in a slow lobby. Nobody's joining. One, and here we go. Okay, it looks like Europe or Russia. Street sign would help if I could get close enough to read it, but I just keep teleporting all around it. That's certainly a sequence of letters. I think we're in Germany. Random blurred out building definitely does say Germany. This does kind of look like Russia, honestly. So it might be East Germany. Like, this is like post-Soviet Eastern Bloc sort of architecture here, I think. That's what at least it says to me. And random blurred out buildings are coming across more and more of them. I can't deconfirm it being German, so I'm gonna guess Berlin. But the part that was, what part of Berlin was? I think it was this part here. That's my guess. This is a small round, like 4 people here, 5. But I think I guess right on the money. Looking at these other 2 guesses in the distance, they are from the. Can confirm I did get it almost right on the money. Somebody got it right on the money, but I got it right on the money. So we're in geoguessr hard mode. We're starting out a round with 5 people. Now we have 4. We're going right back into the Iceland looking. Where on earth are we? We got skyscrapers over here, just farmland over here, a big mountain. This isn't lining up with anywhere I know in my head. Now I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this. Oh, we got writing. We had writing. We had confirmed writing in very much Korean. Okay, where in Korea has the big mountains? I know North Korea has some mountains. But South Korea I thought was more desolate in terms of just not really having much going on. So I'm gonna say we're way up here. That's my guess. It's a good guess. How do you get that far away? There was literal Hangul on the sign. Did nobody find that? Did nobody find that? Nobody found that. I was the only one who saw that. Maybe this isn't geoguessr hard mode. Maybe this isn't geoguessr hard mode. Maybe I got put in a really easy lobby, actually. Like, usually it's hard because there's so many people there. You come across somebody who actually knows what they're doing. But I have a feeling that might not be the case in this time. And again, I have no idea where we are here. If I could read what was on the sign right there. Oh, hello, Jesus. That looked pretty Catholic. So that's a hint. That's certainly a hint. I don't want to say this is the Alps, but I'm starting to think this might be the Alps. Ooh, we got writing. Oh, we got funny S. I'm thinking we might be in Slovenia. That's my guess, is Slovenia. It was a good guess. Let's see if I'm right. Thomas saying, did you just say South Korea is more desolate? I meant the climate, okay? The climate of South Korea is more desolate. North Korea is more desolate in total, but South Korea is sort of like weird, dry, flat. Just not much going on there. I didn't know there were mountains in South Korea. We got a Bible verse. We got Ghana. I a sneaking suspension. A sneaking suspension. We might be in Ghana. Also, a sneaking suspicion. I don't know how to say suspicion. So, I think we're in Ghana. Yeah, if I didn't tell you, Thomas, I didn't. I looked at Google Maps on Africa specifically to see where it was mapped. Nigeria is mapped, Ghana is mapped, Senegal is mapped. This whole section here is mapped, and South Africa is mapped. A little bit of Namibia and Botswana as well. Then Madagascar appears to be mapped as well. So now I have some hints when we get to Africa exactly where we are because I actually know where geoguessr can place you. Yep, and there we go. That's second win of the day. I did terrible, Thomas, before you got here. I got one win randomly, and they got like a bunch of like second round knockoffs. Like that was actually bad. But I did win 2 rounds today. I don't think I usually win that many. I think I usually just get like third or fourth place most rounds, and that's it. So I think today was a mildly successful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.